we as deaf people often have to teach and educate every day. Being deaf is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week job, and we have to do it over and over and educate people every day. Sometimes we have to have a little bit of grace. And I look here and see these people who have made this film and will create the awareness, and when I met them, they're already learning sign. Some sign better than others, but they make me eye contact, they look at me, And I just say, Davis read this huge book to learn more about our deaf community, and I was really impressed. Hearing people do and want to learn, and he's very motivated to learn, just to say that we can work together. We want to get rid of the ignorance and, let deaf people lead, and that's exactly what Davis did. And he's an award-winning director, and he allowed for Niall to lead this, because he knows his stuff. So we all can do the same thing. Young people can do the same thing.
We have time for
Yes,
one more.
about 30 some odd years ago, deaf kids in school started to become aware about deaf president. Now, at that time, but over time, that awareness went away. This movie is going to send a powerful message to all people, both hearing and deaf, and would love for this movie to be included in your schools,
Yes.
and included in public schools. That will set the stage moving forward to increase access, more sensitivity. More and more universities are now offering ASL programs, but that's not enough. Having a curriculum that includes deaf studies is not enough. This movie should become part of that curriculum.
And I want to answer that question as well. What message do we want to send to deaf children specifically? No matter what, whether you can see or hear, whether you're facing whatever challenges come your way, as a deaf child, so what? Doesn't matter anymore. People thought when I was younger that I wasn't going to amount to much, but today is a great time to be deaf. It's a great time. The opportunities are there in the world. Seize those opportunities. Take advantage of platforms like we see here today in this film. I truly believe that that time, 30 years ago, 20 years ago, 5 years ago, today is a great time to be deaf. Make that happen for yourself and for deaf children in the world today.
I'd also like to add that being aggressive and kicking butt, okay, be nice. It's important to tell your children that. You can be anything you want to be.
So before we wrap up, a couple quick things. One is I'd love to ask, the film obviously just made its world premiere, but what is the plan for getting it out to the world? When will it be available on Apple TV Plus? Just when can people see it and share it with their families and friends?
Do we have Apple representatives here?
It'll come out on Apple TV Plus, and I have to say, Apple has been an incredible leader in accessibility, and this has been confirmed by all the people I've been working with on this film. And there's talk of it coming out in June, but it hasn't been set yet. But there's a great enthusiasm to bring this film to the world.
And one last thing, I would love if you could, Niall could teach the audience how to sign Deaf President Now.
Absolutely. All right, are we ready? You ready? All right, follow me. First sign is right here, deaf, from the ear to the mouth. President, across the top, now. Yep. All right, you ready? Follow me, let's do it together. Deaf, president, now. All right, now let's see. One more time on your own, ready? All right, let's see it. Let's see it. Deaf, president, now. Beautiful.